Hey together, I'm AaronTheBlackDragon and welcome to Cocktailbar. Tis the season, everybody's swimming in holiday joy with their favorite holiday drink. We in Austria, we have punch and glühwein, and in America they have eggnog. Are there any special ones to your country? Let me know in the comments below so that I'm more educated in that regard. But today we're gonna focus on two of them. And I'm not meaning punch and glühwein, no way, I mean punch and eggnog. Today is a twofer and I'm gonna prepare both of them one after another. So we're gonna start off with the punch. So hop on over. What we're gonna need are 9 oranges and 2 lemons, some cinnamon, some cloves, 70 cl of rum, 80 grams of honey, 1 bottle of white wine and 300 milliliters of water. First thing we're gonna do is take our oranges and our lemons and squeeze them out. Oh boy, that sure was something, squeezing out all those oranges and lemons. It really is a workout, but one that's totally worth it. So, after you press out your oranges and lemons, the easy part starts. Also, if you don't want to go with the torture of squeezing out the oranges and lemons yourself, you also can buy packaged orange juice. I just prefer this method a little bit more because I like the aroma that fresh orange juice has. And now the easy part starts. So into our pot we'll give the water and the white wine. After that, turn up the heat so that it starts boiling. And to speed up the process, put on the lid and wait. After it starts boiling, turn down the temperature to low and then we're gonna start adding the orange juice, the rum and the honey. After you added all your ingredients, stir around a little bit so that everything gets mixed up well and the honey gets to dissolve. Now that everything is mixed in well, we're gonna add in the cinnamon and the cloves. Don't use too much cinnamon or else it's gonna be extremely strong. We're only gonna use 2 full pieces and I'm gonna only take the smaller ones so that it's not too intense. Same goes for the cloves. Don't take too many because cloves are quite strong. I'm gonna put in like 10 cloves and that's gonna be more than enough. After you added everything, give it one more stir and then turn off your heat completely, put on the lid again and then let it do its thing for half an hour. So we're not gonna touch this for half an hour. So in the meantime, let's jump over and make the eggnog. So what we're gonna need for our eggnog are 3 eggs separated in yolk and white. I already did it because I'm not a baking channel, so I took that ahead of time. But we're not gonna need the egg white anytime soon, so put that in the refrigerator for later. We're only gonna work with the yolks. Next we need 100 grams of brown sugar or honey. I decided to take honey again. 250 milliliters of milk, 250 milliliters of cream, 250 milliliters of brandy, 150 milliliters of rum and some nutmeg or muscat. So first thing that we're gonna do is put the egg yolk into our pot and then stir it up until we have a light cream. Right after we're gonna pour in our honey and mix them together. So while we're mixing this up, let's slowly add the rum to all of this. After we added the rum, we're gonna place it into the fridge for a little while so that it gets mixed together and we work against the very intensive egg taste that it has at the moment. So, now at this point we're gonna take our mixture again, cover it up and place it for 3 hours into the fridge and let it all settle down. So, it now has been half an hour and what we're gonna do now is take a little screen and sift out all of the cloves and the cinnamon sticks that we have in there so that it's not gonna take any more flavor from them because we don't wanna have it more powerful than it already has been. After we now took out all of the cinnamon and the cloves, We're now gonna let it boil one more time and then our punch is ready. So it now has been 3 hours since we put in our eggnog mixture into the fridge. And what I've done already is I beat up the egg whites into snow, and they should look a little bit like this. And there's one method that a cook friend showed me, and that is if your snow does not fall out of the cup, if you turn it over, then it's ready. So what we're gonna do now is we take out our mixture out of the fridge and we're gonna fold this one into the mixture. So there we have our eggnog mixture. This is what it looks like now, and now we're gonna take our egg whites and pour them into the rest of our mixture and fold them together. If you have never folded in something, it's not like where you whisk it around, but where you slowly put them in. Very slowly combine the two components together. And we're gonna do this now. It's gonna probably take a while because I've never done folding in with liquids, but it seems to work somewhat. So it's probably gonna take a while, and we're gonna fold this all together, and then this should be ready. Now it is finished and ready to be poured into a glass. And this is how you make two beloved holiday drinks: the hot punch and the cool eggnog. I personally never had eggnog myself. This was one of the first times that I ever made one, and I tasted it and I really enjoyed it. It tastes really good. And punch is always a good winner in my book. If you stand outside in the cold and you have a nice steaming hot glass of punch, really gets into the Christmas mood. But here you have two beverages that you can try out for yourself, and you can also make all of them without any alcohol. You don't need to necessarily incorporate alcohol in any of those. I just did it because I prepared them for a lot of people who like to drink a little bit more. But you can do whatever you want, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you could learn something new in the cocktail bar. So see you in the next one.